So you
We're recording. We're live again. You piece of shit.
Oh.
Gosh damn thing screwed up on me. Welcome to the Tankalicious Stinkbottom channel, and welcome PuggoReborn from the PuggoReborn Channel, my best confidant and sponsor of the gosh damn Tankalicious Stinkbottom channel. We're gonna talk about Hunt, and you're gonna fucking enjoy it. And if you don't,
just
sorry,
just get right in
Puggo.
there. Just gobbledygook it up. Hey, thank you for having me, of course. And this is, I mean, we play Hunt on a regular, I feel like. Though Tank did not get Devil's Advocate from the freaking event. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's crap, man. All that time. Tank just stuck his thumb up his butt. Now he wants to do a podcast. I tell you what.
Dude.
Dedication.
Thumb up my butt. It feels good, all right?
No, but to be fair, guys, he was moving, so which he'll explain in a second here. But I am happy to be here, and I am excited for this. I feel like there's going to be some good conversations. Guys, if you're listening from wherever your whatever device you're streaming it from, just sit back, relax. Maybe you're eating dinner. Maybe you're just doing some nasty stuff in the background. Knock it off and pay attention.
My favorite. Right. Yeah. Hey, if you like to touch yourself to mine and Puggo's voice, then, you know, I mean, you do you. We're all here for a good time. Yeah, so like Puggo said, to my two people who actually watch my videos, I'm in the process of buying a house. It's supposed to close by the end of the month, which is January, the end of the month, 26th sometime. And at that point in time, when I get settled down, then I will end up making a lot more of these videos with Hunt. It's my newest favoriteest game. I've made some videos already. I like dicking around in Puggo's, my numberumo, humo, homie, non-gay relationship status Hunt buddy. So, yes. So.
Yeah. All that in a bag of freaking potato chips, so.
Yeah, so eat your potato chips and, yeah, so, okay, so, like, let's get the fuck into Hunt.
Yeah.
What is your, what do you like about Hunt the most there, Puggo?
You know what? I want to actually put this in a perspective of, like, of a, how do I say this? Like, well, there's a controversial side to it that I like that I don't like. If we're talking about my absolute favorite thing that I like that this game has all elements of skill being probably your number one. I'd say I was talking about this before, and it's I'm gonna hone in my thoughts here. So the thing is, like, the game is half, literally 50% of this game is sounds. Okay, your knowledge of what you're hearing matters incredibly so. Okay, it's literally half the game. Not to say you have to be quiet all the time. You can be loud and stuff, but just the noise,
That's
the noise.
Me. Well, I'm the loud guy.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. It's not the end of the world. If you're starting on this game or you've been playing it for a while, you know when to be loud, when to not to be. And some people just love being loud. I mean, one of the guys I watch is Psycho Ghost, and he's loud. He's like, I don't care, you know, but he's very, very good at what he does. He's
a baller. Yeah,
he's a baller.
Yeah.
When someone pulls a weapon out, he can tell just by the noise that the weapon makes to say that's what it is. And he knows. Like, if he hears a gunshot from a distance, he's like, oh, that guy has a crowned king. So it's very important. Sound is important, but even more important is this sounds like footsteps and, you know, like knowing when you're on wood or when you're on mud, whatever. And then the
sticks.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
out in the woods, yeah,
exactly. And so when you get to the portion of the other 50%, the other 50% to me is communication with your teammates. It's actual skill. I'd say probably 30% is the actual skill. Okay, the skill of you being able to aim, shoot, get the headshots, like your skill to side jumping movements, all kinds of movements to evade somebody. It comes into play like no other game I feel like can produce. And so, yeah, I mean, weapons are all automatic. So, you know, you have to really time your shot.
So the game is very intense. It's a very intense game.
It's an intense game, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. If you're one of the few viewers that watch my videos, you know I like to dick around. I do stupid shit all the time. But when it does get into those moments where, like, I've jumped into Puggo's Discord, and we've like sitting in the Discord, and we're hanging out with everybody. I end up muting everybody so I can just hear what the hell's going on in the game because I'm like waiting for that footstep behind me, or wherever I can hear somebody moving around to the left, to the right, wherever they're going. Hearing that healing, what he's talking about, the audio in the game is huge, huge. You gotta have a decent pair of headphones. You know what I mean? Like or just have a good quality audio card, whatever the fuck. But yeah, it gets super intense with the way that the developers made the game, where audio is so important into it. It's a super fast. When you get into the shit, you know what I mean. You forget about the sound, but if you're listening and can get into the right position, like it's called hunt. You're hunting. I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
and nobody likes campers in most games, but you're hunting your opponents, and I think this is the game where it gives grace to those campers. Fucking you can't shit on people for camping and hunt, because I mean the game is called Hunt, and if you ever been on a hunt, you're gonna do a lot of fucking sitting and waiting for that goddamn deer to walk by to shoot it. So I mean,
The only
the
well, real quick, I want to throw the challenge out there to that though, because the part where it's like, okay, it favors campers, which may turn people off heavily, but here's the kicker: when you played the game long enough, you don't want to sit still in one spot,
yeah.
because if somebody catches you, it's a headshot.
They will fucking catch you.
If you stop, that's the whole thing. Is like, yeah, you can camp in a corner, but you'd be surprised. People are pretty damn good at picking out, if that's a person or not. And
Yeah.
if you don't land your shot and you're just sitting in a spot that you feel comfortable with, get ready to move, because if that missed shot, if I had $1 for every time, just one of the guys in our group that we play, and they miss that shot, they're like, I always say, only shoot if you have the shot, if you know that you can get the kill. And as soon as that person misses, it's like, what is it? The the shot heard around the world type of thing. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And so that's my only challenge to that. But yeah, from that standpoint.
But I am the guy that will take the shot, even though I'm not 100% sure I'm going to take the shot, because I'm never 100% sure.
But you're confident.
I'm like 90,
confidence.
Yeah.
I say it. I understand. We all miss the shot. I've missed the shot too. I'm not. You know what I mean? But it's the reassurance of, hey, that's where the communication comes in, right? So like, hey, I'm taking a shot.
Yeah.
If you're in a bad position or you put somebody in a bad position, that can suck, man. But I mean, but again, that's where skill comes in. You can always adapt and grow stronger. That's the beauty.
You talk about like bad positions, man. You get your boys in there and they're they're all quiet, and then all of a sudden you just hear that sound. I'm gonna have to add it in a sound clip. The sound when your buddies die, and then you hear it twice, and you're like, "Oh shit! It's all up to you."
Yeah, right. Are you behind cover? That's the first thing I ask when I hear that, because nope, I was out on the road. Well, you sir better not burn to death. But no. So let me go with the controversial question, just to kind of break the narrative. Or did you want to add anything else to that? Really?
No, buddy, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say. So the controversy of what the favorite thing is about this game is the thing that I hope, if Shinobi, you do watch this, I love you, man. I'm just throwing this out there. It's just a wild card, right? And it's the royal or battle royale concept of the game. And I think the reason I bring it up is because I don't feel personally this is a battle royale, but it's literally
defined. It's defined as a battle royale, but I know what Puggo is saying. Because it is a battle royale, but it's also a scavenger hunt, dude. Like, you don't have to engage for the most part. There's sometimes where you are forced to fight in PvP, but if you're just like, if you're a timid, shy player, you can run in. If you start getting engaged, you can run the hell away and just leave the map. And hopefully nobody's ambushing you. But there's ways around PvP for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
I would say here's what I can say. I would be more willing to say that it's a nuance battle royale or an evolution of battle royale. I could get down with that. Escape from Tarkov is the one that most people kind of, merge together, except back in the late 1800s in Louisiana. But the problem is you have a big map. Is it shrinking? No. But the clues are bringing you closer to the boss. It brings people closer together to kill each other.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You can get the boss, get the trophy, walk off the map. You can kill a bunch of enemies, not actual, like the different opponents on the map. You can just go hunting and go hunt, hunters. That literally is just like, that's what, so a guy, Sober Jan, if you ever seen in my channel, Sober Jan, he just likes to go after people. Don't get me wrong, we'll go for clues. But as soon as he hears a gunshot, that was pretty close, we're going to the gunshot. We're just going to go get kills. And, hey, that's...
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel it a lot of times. I mean, but then there are times where, like, recently, I had a stint. I came back from being offline, moving my computer, getting up to Washington, where, I came back from a 2-3 week hiatus, and, like, I got on and I was rocking, and then all of a sudden I had a week where I was, like, absolute shit, and I'm, like, have no money. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to use my free hunters. Because you can do awesome shit with, you don't have to buy shit in the game. You can do amazing stuff with free hunters. You take a cheap pistol and an axe, and one of my favorite things to do, even when I have money, is just do the setup with the pistol and axe. You take a pair of knuckle dusters to beat up those piece of shit immolators, and you can just sit. If you get into contact, you hide in a fucking bush, wait till somebody walks by and axe them. It's fun. You might die by their friends, but I'm still having a blast at least axing those fools up. Like, and you can make a lot of money. Being Puggo, the scavenger setup that you brought to my attention when we were like just trying to make a lot of money. You do the axe, the pistol. If you can, do the silenced nagant, so you can just shoot those pieces of shit whores with bugs coming out their ass. And, go make some money and then finish the round. Get the fuck out. And a lot of times, we've had a lot of matches where we don't encounter anybody, and we get the tokens. We kill the boss, get the tokens, and get out. And didn't even make contact. So
sometimes it's good just to take a win from time to time.
Yeah,
and
the game is so diverse, dude. Oh man, and then the devs with the it's a beautiful, beautiful game. The sound in the game is, you don't get too many games where the sound is so perfect. The sound is awesome in the game. You might have to adjust a couple things here or there, but they've done a fucking amazing job with the sound, the music. I love the music. Like,
yeah,
I listen to da-dum da-dum in my truck driving around. Like, nah, dude.
Yeah,
and then the events.
Man. It's good.
Puggo was giving me a lot of shit because I didn't get the fucking
Devil's
Christmas
Advocate
character.
But you got to, man. Those events are huge, man. That's the thing. Guys, if you're going to have to call this podcast, you're just going to have to call it Worth a Buy, ? And say Hunt Showdown Podcast, because I feel like we're trying to sell something to people. But I feel like it is fair. When you're doing the events, the way that I look at it is, if you miss it, which granted you had a reason to miss it. I'm definitely not fighting that. But if you miss it, that character, you don't get to see that character for a whole year until that type of event comes out, and then you have to pay but in-game currency, the blood bonds. You have to pay 1,000 blood bonds, which isn't terrible. I feel like playing this game, you can get blood bonds quicker. I don't feel like you have to spend a penny for blood bonds.
Yeah.
But still, you're saving up 1,000 blood bonds for that character in the next event, where you could have gotten it for free with a little bit of, a little bit of effort,
you can.
I guess. So yeah, but
what the hell are you saying, bro?
I'm saying you messed up, Aaron. You done messed up, Aaron. So
we pushed the Halloween event hardcore. We
that was
blew
unhealthy.
That shit out of the water.
Well, that was unhealthy though. I do want to go back real quick though. and just talk about the early stages of the game, because
Yeah.
you were just based on what you were just saying about like the scavenger build, right? When we started the scavenger build, we were blowing through crowns, not being that great at the game yet. That's just the truth. Like, and our success, I feel like a lot of our success early on was just with a pistol and a freaking axe. And it was surprising. I remember one day when we really started getting into it, I was like, dude, we just need to do this. And we went from like just sucking to getting 2-3 kills and walking off the map with the bounty. And I'm saying a piece even.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know if you want to say more to that. But yeah, that's a hell of a you pretty much minimalist it, and you only pick up things if you kill a hunter or you find a dead hunter, grab their loot, and then get off the map. And there you go. You got new guns and didn't cost you
Yeah,
anything.
and we like made a lot of money and got setups, and then we got into some fights, and we actually won some fights because I think when you are in those minimalist builds, you're like um oh, I'm bringing Meepo in, but you're thinking a little bit more about it. Oh, never mind, just kidding. Um, so you like, I don't know. It's like when I take minimalist, like, well, I say minimalist. Even just the free characters, I'm thinking a little bit harder because I know I don't have the super funds to just sponsor freaking, the Gator Man with my Vetterly and my crossbow with poison bolts and all the explosives that I want to take and shit. And so I think a little bit harder, and maybe I'm a little more strategic when I'm playing with a free guy because I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to just run out there and blow steam.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there is for me there's definitely like a mindset of or a way of playing when I'm playing carefree, and most of the time I'm not giving a shit because I'm not broke. But right now I'm a little bit broke, so I care a little more.
And this is where I love Tank this is at his best here. This is where I like Tank being poor because I know I get the best out of him.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, hey, that is I never really thought of it from that standpoint, but it's very true. You want to push yourself when you don't have the crowns. So,
Yeah.
but
Like, yeah. I don't know. Both ways are fun for me.
mhm.
I mean, I do want to when I started this game, I had a KD of 0.35, I think, and I'm almost up to 1. Like, and that's huge for me. If I get to 1 KD, gosh damn it, then I don't suck dick like whoever is under point 0.1 or
Yeah.
1. I
But you
don't know.
gotta but you also gotta understand. And so from that standpoint, I want to say this just out of credit to you. I mean, it wasn't terribly long ago that your KD was that low. I mean, you made a big. You got to think when you surpass over 100 kills or 200, 300 kills, right? And
Yeah,
your KD is that lopsided. To bring that back takes a lot of killing. That takes a lot of like positive matches or positive, uh,
yeah.
yeah, positive runs, and you've come back a long ways. It really stinks because even like from my standpoint, I mean,
Like my butt.
well, I ended up like I think it was my style of play that saved me on my KD. I'd never dropped below a 1 even. I'm at a
Yeah.
1.4 now with 800 and some odd kills. But like I keep thinking back to like when you're new to the game, you suck. You're going to die, you're going to wonder why, you're going to slowly learn from your mistakes by the noises and stuff. You're going to learn all this stuff as you play. But like if you don't know that early on and you don't like pick it up quick, you're going to be at a deficit quick regardless. I mean, I know I've heard of other people that have created another account, like pretty much restarted with a new account because they, it's not a good reflection of how you play or how well you do. And so, yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
got to give you that credit. So,
Well,
but
thanks, buddy. I mean, yeah. I mean,
You had
It
some
was a
good
long,
matches, man.
arduous, yeah. And then we talk about that, and then we just had I had 2 matches in a row where
Oh
I died
God,
3 times in both matches back to back,
that was
and
a
didn't get
bad
a
night.
single. I didn't do a fucking thing.
That was a bad night. That was a bad night, though. I mean, we
Dude,
weren't
I
doing.
got
I did
killed,
good
and
early
then
on, and then
Puggo.
I did the same thing, except it was.
I got,
Yeah,
I got
that
killed
sucked.
twice, and then Puggo came, got me up, and I ran around the corner with a med kit. And you know what was in my face? A gosh damn piece of shit zombie grunt. And that just hit me one time, and I went down for my last time. God rest my
Oh,
soul. That was the most terrible experience I ever had, dude.
oh man, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude,
So,
that was yeah, looking back on that.
go into killing.
Yeah.
Favorite setup. All right, let's just start with favorite weapon. All right, what's your favorite range? Let's go long range weapon.
Now
Do you have a favorite long range weapon?
you gotta promise me in the future we'll have a podcast for just discussion on weapons or type of weapons, right?
Yeah. This is just
Just
the very beginning.
introductions. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Well,
just shooting the shit, having fun, talking about our favorite
well,
shit.
I'll tell you. So my favorite weapon right now, man, I feel like a little bit on the spot. There's a few weapons that I really like, and okay, originally here's what I'll say. It took me a while to figure out what my favorite weapon was until I finally turned it around. It was the Caldwell Rival. So if you don't know, it's a double barrel shotgun, and it's you'll see a lot of people using this weapon. I've been noticing more and more, and it's just a devastating weapon. I mean, you get your first shot. If you miss or you hit them, it didn't kill them. You're guaranteed with the second, and I think that has changed my opinion on the shotgun base, I guess, because originally I kept hearing that Romero's were the best shotgun. For the price, it's $34, and then your reload time I think is 3 seconds. So you're firing, and you have the longest range with the Romero. So like that sounds good until you shoot, and you don't kill the guy. And
Yeah.
to have to run, again, we're talking shotguns up close. You're getting personal, and I've had people try to shoot me with Romeros from a distance. It takes half the health, or half the health, or a quarter of the health, and it's like, yeah, that stung, but now I know you have a Romero. I know that if you miss that first shot, it puts me, whatever. So that's why I came to this realization. Let's give the Caldwell a chance, and it literally turned my gameplay around, and I don't know, it really turned the tides for me. So that would be technically my first favorite. I don't know what my favorite weapon is now. I've definitely gravitated towards the bow. Ever since that update, the bow has just been so much fun, and I've gotten, I guess, the most satisfying kills that I've gotten is with the bow. So
Yeah.
that's kind of my transition over the last however many hours I've been playing the game.
Couple favorite weapons you'd like to use: Caldwell Revival and the bow.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the bow more. I don't use the Caldwell as much as I did, but I know that if I'm using the Caldwell, I can do some nasty things with it. So
Yeah, nice.
so that's where I'm at. Where about you?
Hell yeah. Okay, so I mean, haha. Yeah. So there, I really like the Vetterli. But I am starting because I just did a whole, what the hell is it? Prestige. I just Prestige. So you've been using the Springfield, and actually have started to kind of like the Springfield a little bit.
Oh boy.
Maybe we'll take a deeper dive into that in another podcast. But I don't know, man. It feels nice. I feel like I definitely got a little bit longer range with it. Obviously, yeah, I got to pair it with something that's a little more quick shooting, because normally I like to do the Vetterli. I've really liked the Vetterli with a crossbow and putting poison bolts in with the crossbow, because that's fun shit. But ever since I did, do the stupid Prestige, I like the Springfield. The Springfield is fun. I get the range. I'm not really too well at close combat, so I like the ranged rifles quite a bit more. And the Springfield's got that range. Although I do like the dual wielding. What the hell is that freaking pistol? It's one of the newer ones. the Scotfield Model 3.
Oh yeah,
I like dual wielding
yeah.
that shit.
It feels
That is
really good.
dope combination. Yeah.
Feels really
Yeah,
good.
we just had that other match the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking headshotted that dude with the dual wields and killed his buddy and brought you and I think it was I don't know, Meepo back to life. I was like, fuck, this is awesome. So yeah.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, it's very underrated. I'm really surprised by the how accurate is that range, and yeah, that's really I'm with you on that. I think it's definitely one of my favorite combos, if not my favorite. I will say it's kind of hard to beat the Caldwell conversion duels, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're, just because it's like, you look at the Springfield, anybody could say the Martini is, well, why not try the Martini? Same reload time. I believe more damage, better range, I believe, just a little bit better range, but the velocity I think is higher. I'm not looking at it at the moment. I'm kind of
Yeah, me neither.
But you know what I mean? But for the price and everything else, yeah, I struggled with personally I struggle with the Springfield. But it's like, but I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing more people talking about it. I was just talking with Sober Jan about it. It's one of his favorites. You hit somebody with it, you shoot them close, distant, whatever, and then you pull your pistol out and finish them because you can just keep hitting the pistol. And and the other thing too is when you take so much health off, it forces them to, to retreat and
hell yeah.
make
Maybe
a
we
poor
get Sober
situation
Jan
better.
on the next goddamn podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
That dude likes this freaking game.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm with you on that. So let me ask you this then, in terms of if we're going down this road here, what's your thoughts on what's I guess this might even come into play with what you just said, but what's the most underrated gun, or what gun is filtered up, or has kind of cropped up, I guess.
Yeah, that could come across as underrated, like
Well,
a gun.
like? How about this? I'll start with it, and then if you want to throw yours in, so you
All
can
right.
kind of see what I'm
Yeah.
saying, right?
Cool.
So a weapon that has come out of nowhere for me, and I used to hate it, and I'm coming around to find that it's not it's not nearly as bad, and I've been doing pretty good with it, is the Martini Henry. It's a single shot, long range rifle that you can really mess somebody up with. It's not a one shot kill unless you hit them in the face, which most guns.
Yeah.
But it's again, it's just this weapon that's come out of nowhere. I hated it before. I didn't know the reload time was 3 seconds, and I've always had this cross on me about it because of the or because it's a single shot. But I always like it. It's kind of like the association with the Romero, and I know I'm going to get flack for the Romero thing, but because there's a lot of people, it's it's the best gun, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, from my standpoint, is this: I would rather reload a 3-second weapon from medium to long range than I would up in close range. And I use that, and that's where I can understand where you're coming from with the Springfield. But this gun, literally, it's 100 and I gotta pull this thing up. I think it's 143 damage, and like that sucks. You get hit with 140. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, 143 damage. You only have 150 hit points. So when this thing hits you, you better have either regeneration potion shot, or you're gonna need to be able to use some sort of med kit to get yourself back. And it's the cost of 122 is so convenient. The crosshairs are amazing. I love it. And the velocity is insanely high. I mean, not insanely high. It's not the highest. It goes, 400 to 600. There's a gap there, but it's really it's a great gun. So yeah, it's a weapon that came out of nowhere to me. I really love it. It's done wonders for me. I highly suggest people using it up close. Even it's super dangerous. One shot, pull your pistol out, finish the job. But is there a weapon like that for you? Like it just came out of the woodwork.
So
and it's better than you thought.
That's for me. It's been the Springfield. Like I was just saying, like that. I never used it before. Leveling up was a lot faster. Before. I'm on prestige level 4, so I'm not super like late game, but I just prestiged up to 4, and I'm starting from the very beginning again. And so I decided to give the Springfield a shot, and I freaking, yeah, dude. Just had that match where we like laid waste to a couple dudes. So I didn't even know I got them. But then at the end of the match, and I got 6 kills. I'm like, holy shit balls! What the hell? I killed those people with the Springfield from a mile away or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, yeah, I'm using my lizard character, and I can hide a lot easier. I'm not using a free guy when I did that, but I like the Springfield. I like the sights on it. I like the way it looks. I do prefer a scope when I'm going long range and shit. Probably like anybody who's got common sense, you know.
Right.
But I feel like it's got a lot of good knockdown power to it, and it's accurate, and it's fun. It's been fun. And so to your Martina thing, I think I'm going to give that a shot. When I do get unlocked, I'm going to give that a go because it does sound like a freaking blast, and I'm down. I like the single shot rifles. I think they got to one up a little bit. Obviously, they should because they're one shot rifles.
Right.
They're gonna do a little more bang for your buck.
I mean, yeah. Anytime, look at it from this perspective. If you're gonna hit somebody with a weapon from range, the reason that some people are gonna argue like the Winfield, right? Like the Winfield has yet to truly surprise me, though. I know there's a lot of people that just love the Winfield because you got the or semi-automatic. You can get a crap ton of rounds in it. I don't know exactly. I think it's like 10 shots, depending on which one you pick.
I think you can get 16.
Oh, really?
16, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
16, and I know that might be like, oh, see, the guy hasn't even used it that much. I did use it early on a lot because I felt like the fact that I can shoot, but that entails me constantly hitting him in the chest. If I hit him in the arm, hit him in the leg, there's not a lot going on there. But with the Martini or these one-shot weapons, to your point, is like, if I hit him, you're gonna do so much damage. There's nothing worse than it. I guess what I like is I'm a player who wants absolute from my shots. I always go for headshots. I shouldn't because I've missed a lot of shots that I could have just hit them in the stomach and made them panic, right? Because if they don't have a lot of health, they got to go behind cover. They got to heal themselves.
You're going for that kill. You ain't doing that shit. You're trying to kill people.
Well, right. And I know that at least with this weapon, it puts them in a damning position because I may not get the kill right away. But if I hit you with this thing, you have to get health because if you get shot by a pistol, you get hit by anything, you're dead.
You're fucked.
Like I like if you're getting attacked by zombies, right? Case in point for what you were talking about earlier. You're getting attacked by zombies and someone hits you where you only have with 143 damage. Like, dude, you cannot take a hit. If there's bees chasing you, you cannot take a hit. That's beautiful strategy, actually. Hit them with a martini and throw a freaking hive bomb.
Yeah,
like, dude.
If you're within that range, because I mean, like,
right.
I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try at close range.
See, I still use it pretty close range, not like right up in the face. But if I'm like medium, getting close to closer range, I love to at least. I try to get the shot, instant Q, get my sidearm out, because again, if I hit them, even if it's in the arm, if I can take out 70% of their health or more, like. It's just such a shitty situation to be in if you get hit. So yeah.
Oh, see, but that's why I love poison rounds now.
Yeah,
and shit.
Yep. Yeah, dude, you've been crazy on the poison rounds.
Yeah,
it's crazy in a good way. I mean, I need to give it more of a shot. Like I know I do.
So I like to take out the Vetterli. And I like engaging in long range with it. I like it with the silencer. I like going really quiet. You know, I'm a pussy, man. I don't. This is most days. If I'm drunk and I'm just having fun, then I'll do whatever. I'm having a blast. But in days when I'm trying to give a shit, I try to keep it a little more quiet. When I have the funds, taking the silenced Vetterli out with a crossbow, and the crossbow's got poison rounds. And if you drop a dude and then launch a freaking poison dart, you create that poison cloud. When he gets up, he's gonna drop right back down, and you're gonna get 2 freaking kills for the price of 1 because of your poison cloud. It's to me that's kind of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I've seen you get a bunch of kills like that too. Like I tell you what, people can say whatever they want about poison and stuff, but I have seen it firsthand, not so much by myself as much as I have with Tank, but like you're right. If you can poison out an area, how long does the poison stick around? That's my question. I'm not sure.
I think it's a couple minutes. I know it doesn't last forever. Maybe it's a minute. I don't know.
But let's say it is 2 minutes.
It's a decent duration. Yeah.
In a fight, 2 minutes can eternity. Suck. Yeah, and if somebody and I'll be honest, we've talked about it before. The thing that, like, if you're playing with other people, I feel like one of the number one perks with other people is necromancy. If I had $1 for every time I could have probably saved a game or gotten somebody, just even if I won it, like it could have been a lot easier is if I could have just necromancy a guy from a spot where, I don't know, getting him up. But I've seen it time and time again where somebody necromancies a guy or gets, not knowing that there's gas over his body and just like that, dead. And it's the funniest freaking thing ever. The last match that I seen that with was the fight in the barn. Oh, I can't think of the barn location, but there was a guy outside. You got all 3 of them. You killed all 3 of them, and then picked me up. But you got all 3 of them, and 2 of them died in the same span because of necromancy and because the guy tried picking them up inside the barn, and it was funny. I loved it. So
yeah. But so good times shenanigans can happen. Yeah, that's my lovely happy fun time build or like loadout. What's your favorite loadout, Puggo?
My favorite loadout.
What do you like to take it?
The loadout that I've been going with more recently, I'm actually looking at it right now, would be the bow and dual pistols. I feel like there's a lot that can be had there, and ironically, the dual pistol thing I've been using is the Scott field, 2 Scott fields. Looking at it, let me just. Yeah, so if I don't want to, if I want to save a little bit of cash, I can obviously go with the conversion pistols. But the Scott fields have just have this place in my heart more recently. They feel powerful. Yes, they're medium ammo, so it's not like, you're getting, it's, you can get medium ammo anywhere, right? But it's I don't know. It just seems to work really well. I like that the range seems really up to par. I've gotten some good kills there. I can tell you this without a doubt, if you haven't played or some of you that have, you can tell what guns are good, like what guns are good with fanning, what guns are good with dual wielding, which guns are great bang for your buck or not, with just the single, in hand. And I just feel like the Scott field, like, just has that place. But yeah, you put the bow and that together, that's my go-to. I mean, my other stuff is just simple. I go with the knuckle knife with the medical stuff. I have the special skin. I can't even remember what it's called. But and then I go with a flame, or I'm like losing my train of thought here. What is it called here? Firebomb. Firebomb, and I always go with a weak vitality shot. So that's my loadout. But generally, the other 2 is what I like, what I've been gravitating towards.
So Scott fields and what? What's
the Scott field?
The bow.
Yeah, and the bow. Otherwise,
the bow and the Scott fields.
Yeah, the only other thing that I would like otherwise that I've been running more recently consistently has been the martini, just the basic martini with a Caldwell conversion and full metal jacket rounds. So yeah, that's my loadout right now. That's what I've been liking. So I'm
gonna have to give that martini rifle a freaking gander. Damn it,
dude! I'm excited for you. I'm excited. Well, it's good, and when you do, we can. Like, I've already got a character, because after the podcast, we're going to play some Hunt. So,
Hell yeah.
so
We're gonna get down like James Brown, motherfuckers.
yeah. So yeah. So I got the Vetterli all set up and ready to rock and roll, so we can both get points on it.
Dope. Hell yeah. All right. Well, okay. So let's close this son of a bitch out.
Wait, hold up. Did you say yours? You didn't say yours. What's
yeah,
your...
I said my favorite. My
Oh,
favorite
yeah,
was the
yeah.
Vetterli with the crossbow.
Yep.
With
Okay, I'm sorry.
poison.
I guess I didn't hear
you're
that
good.
part where that one's your favorite right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding.
Aggressive. I was actually thinking you were gonna say. I feel like I was expecting something else. Like, yeah, I know the silent Vetterli, but
Yeah, the silent Vetterli with the crossbow and the poison bolts.
man, I thought there was something else I've been seeing you use recently. I don't know.
That's because I don't have that shit, so I've been using the Springfield. I've been using the Springfield recently.
No.
That's when we had the...
I know you just prestige, but I thought there was another loadout you were using besides the silent Vetterli, but I can't remember. And I kept seeing you use it, and I even was like, I said I'm surprised you're not using the silent Vetterli. I just remember saying that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think now too.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, there's a different loadout, and I don't know what the hell it was, but you kept using it a bunch. I just don't know what it was.
I don't.
But
I don't know.
we can figure that out another time though, just so we're not dead airing it. But yeah, that's. Anyways,
God damn it! Relax, you son of a bitch.
Bah. Geez,
Put it in touch my butt. I mean, don't touch my butt. I'm not gay. But yeah, so okay, I do want to end it on one thing, like favorite and most hated boss. Go.
Favorite boss?
Yeah.
Is... Oh, dude, I hate all of them. No. This is weird. I feel like the assassin is the one I like, just because I feel like I can run up and smack him in the face and get away and get ready for the next hit. It's very easy to consistently combo him out, whereas you can't, when you get like the piggy man, no, the headless freaking, the butcher. So the butcher, I wanted to say the butcher, but he's just, it's a dull boss. You run up, you hit him a few times, he enrages, you have to run away, wait for him, get behind him, hit him again 2 more times, yada yada, rinse, repeat. The one that I hate the most is probably Scrapbeak, but the spider is so close. The Scrapbeak is just simply, you don't have, I want to just burn him. I'd rather just burn him down than waste bullets on him. You can hit him, sure, but he's just a pain in the ass, and if you get caught, he throws the freaking thing. It's just annoying. It's an annoying boss. But the spider is... I always think it's going to be an easy boss, but the spider...
No, just your favorite and most hated, that's all.
Okay.
Just 2 bosses. That's
well,
all
that would be
about.
it. That would be it then. I won't go on any farther, but man,
so your favorite is the assassin and your most hated is Scrapbeak.
Yes.
All right. So, I actually I don't know. My favorite now, kind of, after the whole, we can kite Scrapbeak to a place and I can shoot the poison clouds and just watch him burn. That's kind of he's become my favorite, kind of. My most hated is
Point. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's really good.
Oh, it's really close between Spider and the Butcher. I think I hate the Spider the most. Fucking guy climbs on walls and shit, does whatever, and then he knocks you down like a dickhead. Fuck him. Fuck the Spider. Scrapbeak it's kind of close between him and the assassin, but yeah. So I like when it's us playing and you can kite Scrapbeak, then I like that because if I've got the right loadout, he's my favorite. So
yeah, that's fair.
If I don't, then yeah, okay, assassin. But then I'm gonna shut up because I said favorite and not favorite. So
yeah, come on, stick to it. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm sticking to it. Because damn it, don't be a piece of shit, Tankalicious, Stinkbottom, you son of a bitch. Alright, so, hey, Puggo, thank you very fucking much, man, for coming and talking and hanging out. First podcast on the Tankalicious Stinkbottom channel, bro. If any of you guys want to come hang out, dude, Puggo's Discord is where you can find me and Puggo. We're always hanging out at some point in time. Maybe not always. I mean, we do have other responsibilities, but for the most part, dude, his Discord, it's awesome. There's lots of cool fucking guys. He talked about Shinobi. He's a mod. Shinobi's a fucking rad guy.
Yes, sir.
There's
Yes, sir.
Nepo. There's Rock Prime. He's our fucking internet lawyer. Oh, man. It's a lot of cool people, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Puggo's channel is dope, dude. He's worked hard building it up, so freaking check out his YouTube, too.
Yeah, at some point, guys, there will be... I will be doing content on there, but in the same respect, man, please, if you guys are listening to this, subscribe to this channel. It's only going up from here. Like, I'm excited for the content to make with you, Tank. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
especially because it's a chapter in the book of, you know, getting into something new like Hunt. It's so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah. Good times. Lots of fun times. Anyways, thanks for joining, people. Maybe we'll catch you on the next episode. Motherfuck yeah. Cheers. Good night.